songs, not a lady when I haven't been her, but she only hit it once every better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song.
Okay, there has been a lot of action with trades this year, and some can give you whiplash. But we haven't seen anything like the record-breaking largest trade in NBA history. Do you know how many teams were involved in that trade?
It was massive. Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7?
If you answered 5, then enjoy that VC.
Buzzer beaters from the curb. Horse game winners with the eyes closed. Fadeaways, step backs, a rare brick. Here's to the legends of the driveway.
Kia, movement that inspires.
It's back. It's your favorite segment, Team 2K TV versus the world. And today from Team 2K TV, we have Chris, Danny, and Brian. And we're going 3v3, and we're hitting the city. And we don't know which affiliation we're going to get yet. We have to spin the wheel. Firstly, how are you guys doing today? Are we going to get this W? Please, someone say yes.
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good about today.
I'm feeling real good. Me, Chris, and Danny, last year when we did our events challenge, we had a lot of chemistry, and now we're just trying to keep that going here today.
Yeah, we got to even up that record overall, and today we're ready to do it with some trios love.
And you know what? We're ready to take on any affiliation, so let's spin this thing and figure out where we're going to play at.
Do we know our record thus far on Season 9 segments of Team 2K TV versus the world?
We lost track somewhere in the record books. I'm not sure what happened, but something happened to the records.
You go 0-32. You just lose track after the 10th one.
That's right. It's been deleted. Don't worry about it.
Okay. It's time to spin the wheel. Let's spin it. And it looks like it's going to be the Vipers.
Ooh,
all right.
Okay. Southside. We're ready for them. Let's go.
Courtesy of my level 40 win in Season 1, we're taking my golf cart over to Vipers territory, but who invited this guy?
I don't know. A random hopped in with us, but that's cool. We can come to the Vipers court and take the L. That's cool with me.
Just be sure to tip your golf cart drivers.
That's right.
So funnily enough, we rode over to Vipers territory, and the guy who tagged along in my cart is now our opponent. So friends become enemies real quick here in 2K23. Guys, I got a point guard on me, 6'4". I've got 5 inches of size and back down Punisher badge. So if we need a quick bucket, dive it to me in the paint.
Also, they have, their tallest player is 6'4", so I could try to bully them too.
Absolutely. Ooh. We have the size advantage on them.
We'll have to stay out on shooters too.
Love this matchup. I love this matchup. Nope, get out.
All the way.
Yeah, let's
Perfect.
go.
All right.
Yeah, nice pass.
30.
I'm there. Reject.
There we go. Get out of here.
I like the communication, though. Let's keep it going.
Oh, no. That was just a horrible pass.
Oh, okay.
This is the challenge, is keeping up with their speed.
No way.
Nice block, Brian.
Come on.
Brian's got it on lockdown.
This build should just be called the Eraser because it just erases so many shot attempts. No way. Oh, screen got me.
Yeah, watch on those screens.
Good cut. Nice, good finish. All right, we need to stop.
Let's get a stop here, boys.
Good cover, Chris. Nice.
Oh, my bad. I just got sucked in and he hits that. I shouldn't have done that.
Danny said guard the 3.
I know, and I didn't guard the 3.
Go, Brian.
We're fine. All right, we need to stop.
Right. Yeah, the offense is no problem. We just got to find some stops.
Yeah.
We have a mismatch on the yeah.
There you go. Good job.
I'm looking for that.
No, is that in? Okay, thank you. There's the stop.
I'm going right up the middle. That's a look.
For the tie. Get in.
Yeah. Nice shot, Chris. Nice shot.
Let's go. One more stop.
Nope. I'm going.
Watch one side.
That's fine. Corner. Corner.
Back in.
I see him.
Come on, one stop for the win.
stop.
Let's do it, guys.
19-19.
Come on.
Yep, stay with him. Stay with him. Try that.
No way. No way.
I'm out.
Come on. Oh.
Hit me.
I see you, Chris.
Oh, I'm coming in. Got you, Danny.
Get in. Oh, no, that was a horrible loss.
Game. That's game, baby. That's game.
Go.
One win streak. Just end the segment here. That's a hot streak like you've never seen before. One game win streak. You've never seen it. History here on 2K TV.
Is this the biggest win in 2K23?
I think it is. Take that, Alexis. Take that, Alexis.
You know how on NBA stats, besides the teams, they say like win streak and it's like W1? That's us.
Hey, we'll take it. I'll take a W1 over an L1
That's right.
all day.
Listen, we're nice. We help out the community. We give them rides to the parks, but we're not friends when we step on the court.
And this
We're
was
not giving
extra
free
special
rides.
because we drove our opponent to the court and beat him. So just a great win all around.
Let's hope that this momentum carries us to the next Team 2K TV versus the World segment. Round of applause.
We're not going to lose again. Not
I think
again.
it will, Alexis.
Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. And it's Brown in at the 3, the small forward. Here's New Orleans. Williamson, the pass to McCollum. New Orleans moving it around. The pass to Money. He doesn't hit that one. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. Driving inside.
You just don't say it much for a center, but a high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
And Jokic signing a huge extension this offseason. Largest contract at the time it was signed. You knew it was coming, as he just means so much to the franchise, and that's the cost for a back-to-back MVP.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And the basket by Money.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
The Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Michael Malone. David?
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
Thanks, David, devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First team foul.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Shoot 2. And that one misses. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Offensive rebound, and the shot goes in.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Cullen passes to Money. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
And the first one at the line is good. And Brown drops them both. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Williamson, the pass to Ingram. Over Brown. And Ingram the bucket on the assist from Williamson.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Murray. Brown feeling out a bit.
In the first 2 minutes.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
That first time out of the game called for New Orleans. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, 2 teams that were very similar in the standings.
And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there.
That was your Pelicans dance team.
Pelicans trail by 8. Passes it to Murphy. 1:43 left here in the first quarter. Murray against Jones. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Johnshaw. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And the Nuggets making a change here. Smith has checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Pelicans trail by 7. Jones, that's for 2. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here is Smith. Outside, Green. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
I'm watching Ish Smith watch his teammates. Great swing to the wide open man for the uncontested shot.
Pass to Murphy. This one for 3. Hands it from downtown.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's Johnshaw. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against San Antonio. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Green. Rebound by the Nuggets.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Here's Highland. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first quarter. Nuggets lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from New Orleans. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
The forwards for him are a pair of Blue Devils, Ingram and Williamson. McCollum is out there with Devontae Green. And it's Valanciunas into the 5 down low. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter.
McCollum. You need your star players to show up in the big game. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Jokic finds Caldwell Pope. And that's a foul called on Money. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Murray. And there it is for him. Murray's got 4 this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. Clearly a foul.
Personal foul.
Pelicans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good for Money. All free throws good for Money. Denver leading by 5. Jokic passes to Brown. Here's Gordon. Now the pass to Brown. Jokic against Valanciunas. Clock at 4. From deep. Jokic, no good. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That free throw good for Money.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in. He doesn't get the second one. The Nuggets leading by 4. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And hey, what a career Caldwell Pope has had to this point.
He's been such a great complimentary guard. He takes care of the ball. He shoots well all over the floor. He's a three-point threat. He certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. He's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
That free throw, no good.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
He hits the second from the line. Now McCollum, 14 points from him the last game against the Spurs in San Antonio. Pass to Money. And he banks in the layup. That's 7 points for Money.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Jokic passes to Murray. And here is Brown. He's covered by Ingram. Ingram against Brown. Wide open look here for Murray. Left side, Gordon. Second shot opportunity. They get it back. Jokic. And Jokic slings it in.
And how about Jokic just with a tremendous read? Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. As the season rolls on, Brent, how do squads manage to preserve momentum and energy and keep themselves fired up?
Yeah, you got to challenge yourself, Kevin, to try to continue to be consistently good. And I think that's what you're talking about here is a standard with which you play is going to help you continue to get wins because you expect that from one another.
A different look for Denver. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Gordon. Green comes in for Bruce Brown. And it's Ish Smith in for Caldwell Pope. Alvarado passes to Jones.
I see him.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Denver on top, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The Pelicans, 32. The Nuggets, 35.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. One guy who's getting it done is Jeff Green.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Murray dishes to Caldwell Pope. Gordon trying to break loose. Rebounded by McCollum. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. It's a one-point game. And that one's good, Williamson.
Some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you've got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen. Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award.
And the rejection by Valanciunas. To the paint. Here's Money. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Yeah, and after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Jokic trying to free himself up. That's good from Caldwell Pope on the assist by Gordon. And from second rounder to MVP Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Williamson. Ingram trying to get open. And it's Williamson missing.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Another miss by Jokic.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Ingram against Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Ingram adding more muscle, a little more moxie each and every year.
The Pelicans have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts.
Ingram. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
When you add the length to the skill set that Brandon Ingram brings to every game, you really have a tough matchup for any opponent.
Both free throws good for Ingram.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Passes it to Brown. Down low. Murray, no good. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Sometimes it's the ripcord that you have to pull, Kevin, in guarding Zion. The only way to stop him is to foul.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
And he can't get the first one.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Murphy's checked in, and Devontae Graham subbed in for Money. And the second free throw, good. The Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Pass to Brown. Right around 3 minutes into the second half.
2 minutes remaining.
Back to Murray.
2 minutes.
6 to shoot. Unloads. And the jumper is good.
Jamal Murray.
Murray's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Murray's starting to feel the J here, sinking these shots time and time again.
Cullen passes to Williamson. Now here's McCollum. He started close. Fires it up. He squares up and sinks it. McCollum's got the lead. Back up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
That's one of the huge attributes of McCollum's game. He can score from anywhere, which makes him very unpredictable as a scorer.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Williamson kicks to McCollum. Ingram outside. And the pass to Williamson. Back to Ingram. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. McCollum, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And they double up Murray. He's off on that one. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the second of 4 games at home for him.
Graham, not just a jump shooter, getting inside to find 2.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Najee. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 4.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's McCollum. That one wide left. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? Pelicans lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hayes. And there's Money. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans 5. Gordon kicks to Caldwell Pope. Good on the 3-point shot. Caldwell Pope's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets. Pass to Money. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game. Smith checked in for Jeff Green.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets is Smith.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smith. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Caldwell Pope outside. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Alvarado. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Pelicans, Jose Alvarado. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Marshall, he's checked in for the Pelicans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Jokic. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Smith, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Denver is Smith at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw.
Big trip to the line. He did not get all of them, but at least they hold the lead now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Brown is checked in for Denver. Here's Alvarado. Pass to Money. Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Money. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. The pass to Brown. Here's Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Love some AG highlights where he's jamming it down like that.
Pass to Money. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Brown. Highland passes to Caldwell Pope. Good D by Jones. Pelicans trail by 3. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Drops in the layup for 2. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide. They've run their lanes. They've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
New Orleans gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Over to the left wing. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Highland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Nuggets, Bones Highland. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first. The Pelicans making a switch here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 7. Ingram against Brown.
2 minutes remaining.
Out the run. And it's Ingram missing. Denver's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Out to the wing. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Oh, here's Serbia. Jokic up there.
New Orleans now. Time running out. McCollum outside. Pelicans miss again. Nuggets have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Ingram against Brown. Back to Caldwell Pope. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds in this game. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Pelicans, 1, 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. Denver making a switch here. Murray's checked in. No luck that time either. On offense, here are the Nuggets. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Murray the pass to Jokic. Gordon trying to break loose. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. They're behind by 11. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Nikola Jokic.
And he's been out there doing his thing.
So the Nuggets win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.
Life I come across fans and I like to give my fans a rose. Curse of the talented, everywhere I go they wanna change clothes and pose. But my wife be in my dreams, bruh, no I couldn't see it. I saw a silhouette, I know I could. When I wake up alone, I just break out my phone. Thinking I can make as many songs, but a lady when I haven't been her, but she on me every moment, Sarah Bella. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been gifted with a song, and a million, it's intoxicating. Get way on you, hit it like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm a maiden, letter to my lady. I just wanna pleasure, check my catalog. Thinking I can make this many songs about That's way too reckless. I'd get too jealous. Could you be from the east or overseas? I learned my lesson. I'm way too western. Could you be my? I'm just undressing all of these sections of my thoughts. Thinking too hard. Thinking too hard. But I really wanna live. I can make this many songs called a lady. And I haven't better, but she on me heavy. Oh, I'm Sarah better. If I say I love her, am I wrong? Am I crazy? Am I overzealous? But I know the feeling, and I'm never wrong. Swear that I've been empty in the zone. In the middle, it's intoxicating. Get way on your head like that. We can do like anything you want. I'm amazing, letter to my lady. I just wanna please you. Check my catalog.
sky. I never seen a Gucci watching my future. Sign of the times and God whispered in my dream, shouted, open your eyes. I got so much more in store for you that can't touch what's mine. Pack my whole life's precious moments in a line and shouted, singing my songs. At least she know what's on my mind. At least she know what's on my mind.
Okay, you guys want to fill me in? Why do I feel like I was blindsided out there?
Because you were. Look, but that's okay, all right? It's the last trick Othello's got up his sleeve.
Yo, fam, he's really going to offer 3 first-round draft picks on top of me. For Shep? I mean, is Philly even going to sign off on that?
It's unclear.
There's more support for the trade on social than I would like to see.
What does that mean?
I'd say it's about a 50-50 split at this point.
Good thing social isn't in charge of the roster.
Well,
Look, it still wouldn't hurt to fight that battle, son.
Okay, but we've already talked about this. We're not going to fight this fight in the press.
I'm not talking press. I'm talking about on the court. Look, Othello put his cards on the table. It's you versus Shep now.
Okay, hasn't it always been?
Yeah, but never this directly. Look, you've got an opportunity to put this thing to bed once and for all. All you've got to do is outperform Shep. Boyer hasn't pulled the trigger yet, which means he's still not sold. But there's a microscope on you two now. Look, if you go out there and you whoop Shep's behind on the stat sheet, there's no way Phil will trade you.
Rick,
look, how could he?
Rick, you know I'm not about the stats, man. I've never been about that.
But you are about this city. I mean, I know you're a team-first guy on P, but I don't see anything wrong with calling your number a little more than usual if it's going to get you to stay. You can't win a ring in this city if Othello trades you.
So it's me versus Shep.
Mm-hmm. It's you versus Shep, babe.
You got to end this, MP. Once and for all.
King IPM leads off in the Kia Challenge. After the steal from Franklin the dog, plays a little fetch off the cage. What an assist! You might call it a chain link to the easy basket. Ooh, step backs as well. Yo, those are good. Wise choice in the clutch. Bandit King 8 is creating on the goat boat. Takes an ankle, draws the help D, and lobs up for the game. Clock is running down, no need to panic. Somehow, these skeletons have perfect vision. King Op 856 is in the wreck, running from the corner. Usually a dunk, right? Wrong. Slings a pass for a deceptive dime. Way to open up the floor. That's how it's done. Danny Elv wraps us up in my team. Westbrook doesn't even take a step here. Just passes to a cutting big game James. That's James Worthy. But wait, did that go through the legs? What are the chances? So, what button are you pressing? It's a pretty tough decision. You get to assist the winner. Get your best play featured on 2KTV. Send them on social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. That was a blast. I'd love to do it again sometime. What's that? Next week? Well, I'll have to cancel jet ski tennis, but sure. All right. I'll see you then, 2KTV fans. Peace.
Trades have been the topic of conversation this past week in the NBA, but for some VC, can you answer this question? Which NBA player has never been traded in their career?
Is it Will Barton, Nerlens Noel, Yusuf Nurkic, or Moses Moody? This should be an easy one. Second-year player, never been traded, same team, easy peasy. Here's your VC. In Season 4 of 2K23, the music collective Soulection is featured with multiple new tracks added to the soundtrack and some sweet apparel to add some style to your MyPlayer.
And they're big fans of NBA 2K. At a recent recording session, they brought in cameras for a behind-the-scenes look at how they create and play 2K. Check it out.
Soulection is one of the most influential collectives that I've ever came across within music within the last 15 years.
Overall, we're just creatives that just, do what we love and just stay true to our sound and our intuition.
2K is I love the crossroads between music, fashion, and basketball. because it's seamless everywhere you go, regardless of where you're at.
2K is expanding into all these different genres of music and all these game modes and having a lot of different brands and collectors a part of the game. I feel like it only makes sense.
Sliding in pocket, come with it. If it's for you, you know I take the ticket. It's overdue, pay your body your business. And all you done.
Wait on me, hey, not that patient.
Honestly, but that's that play so for that team.
Try to figure out why I can't shake it.
NBA 2K fits into my life pretty like seamless.
Honestly, it's kind of a good thing because when I'm at home making beats, I like to take breaks every now and then. And a few games is like a perfect break.
When it's just like a lazy day at home and I'm not doing anything, just cut on the game, work on my career, or just hang out with the homies online, talk to them about their builds or who got the best build, or trying to figure out what to do when we're playing like the rec, you know, or something like that.
Honestly, it's a dream come true. I've been playing since high school. I've been playing ever since. Playing with all my friends, some of them here.
We used to make fun of like, man, we should like, what if we were in the game, we would like have pro-am team, design the court with the selection logo. And we really took it serious, man. This is like a game, like this is.
Some surprise teams that started out hot have not cooled down. Their fans are wondering if this is the new normal.
Well, BA, it's easy for fans to jump to that conclusion. But look, the bottom line is you can't look too far ahead. You got to stay in the moment and enjoy the ride. I wish I had done more of that when I was playing.
A look at the Pistons starting group. It's Cunningham and Ivy at the 1 and the 2. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Duran in at the center position. And it's the Pelicans with the ball, following the score by Detroit. Knocked away. Now here's Valanciunas. Defense right on him. And the layup is good off the glass.
That's where Valanciunas is a handful, inside and on the block.
Pass to Ivy. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and he buries his first look.
Don't want to let him get it.